It's true. It's a good example. Go to Marbella for like a week, see if it grows. I don't know if it will. So you got to.
That's the biggest test, bro.
Yeah.
And like the whole reason behind you wanting to build this business, you've and don't get me wrong, you've started to accomplish these smaller accolades, but there's new levels, as you mentioned. You now don't have a 9-to-5 job in which someone owns you and they clock your hours and all that. It's not as bad. You just have it in a new painted picture. So now what you don't have in the 9-to-5 or, you know, in the regular 9-to-5, you have no ability to change the system. With this right now, you have the freedom and the ability to change the system into being a business owner. Okay. So do it, right? Create the business. Don't be the 9-to-5, guy that's owned by his business. Build the proper systems. That means hiring the right people, creating an environment and a culture that those A players want to be in, raising your standards, okay? Raising your standards and becoming better yourself. So you start attracting better people. Those better people start doing the job better than you can. You start freeing up your time and you start to scale. Because when you have people that are able to do it, you're buying hours, okay? Now for every person that you hire, they're able to work, let's say 8 to 10 more hours for you, okay? That's 8 to 10 hours that you freed up on a day-to-day basis that now you can go and do something else high leverage, okay? Now you have 2 employees, you're saving 16 hours of time. Okay, that's 16 hours that people can now do. Now you start to scale. That's how you scale, right? Because you're buying time. You understand?
100%. You're buying time, and afterwards you can focus on the more higher leverage stuff.
So it's at the pinnacle thing to move right now is increasing your standards, knowing what you want, creating an environment that's going to attract those A players or develop B players into A players. Not everyone starts out as an A player. For you right now in the business, you have to show people why they should be working with you. And you have to be that person that is attracting an A player. All right. That's going to take some self-development work and some self-realization of like what you're trying to get to then take a B player, develop them into an A player. And then that A player is now like your new, stallion. And now they're going to take the next person that is maybe a donkey and turn them into a stallion. And then it's going to create a chain. And now all of a sudden you have an entire team of people, entire army of people that have extremely high standards. And that's how your business is starting to function without you.
Yeah, man, 100%. 100%. Bro, good stuff. I need to 100% figure that out. Yeah.
Makes sense?
You,
bro. 100%.
Yes, sir. Thank you, bro. I appreciate it.
Always, bro. Always. Yeah, what I would also say, so that's that first component. And then the second component is looking to create an offer stack, bro, with like tangible value. So also goal, if it's okay with you, bro, I think the bottlenecks that I see in order to get to that 100K, you have to remove yourself from the process, bro. You have to remove yourself from the day-to-day of outsourcing the leads, put together a training, put time, invest your time, even if it's an hour, 2 hours into training those reps that you bring on or hire so that they can get locked in and really fucking good and become better than you. Because I promise, bro, if you think that you're the best at it, that's going to be your biggest crush. Right now, you don't have a business, John. You don't. You have a job. You have a $50K per month job with whatever margin that you're operating on, but you're still working 9 to 5. If you have a business, you should shut down your phone for a week and see if the business still makes money. Don't touch it. Go to Marbella for a week and don't touch your phone and see if your business is still making money. That's when you have a business and not a job.
That makes 100% sense. Yeah.
Right?
It's for us, bro. When I do hire someone, there's a lot of people who are just like 1 foot in the door, 1 foot out, right? They come in, I want to work with you guys. Sure, I teach them everything. Next day, it's too difficult. Bye.
How are you incentivizing them? How are you motivating? What's the culture? Do you have a Slack channel where you have daily win chats that the founders are posting in? Do you have a reason for them to ascend? Do you have a vision for them? Have you built out a culture where you can be like, dude, this is the vision. This is the market. This is our story. Me and Ethan started from nothing. We left our jobs and we quit. And we've been able to build this business up to zero from 50K. This is our story. I'm posting wins in the chat. I'm at the office grinding. This is our goals. Here's where you can be if you work hard enough. Are you creating that for the people that come in?
That's facts. Yeah, we don't have that. We don't.
You don't. So why the fuck would someone want to stay?
It's facts, bro.
What you have to think about is you have to think selfishly of the other person. Everyone is making selfish decisions. So you have to think about what is the selfish decision? What's the selfish decision that the other person is thinking about? What is their selfish thought that they are thinking about? They want to make more money. They want to be in a place that they feel motivated, inspired, to be at. And are you creating that environment for them? And if you're not, then you have your answer as to why they're leaving.
Mm-hmm. So, okay, better environment, kind of giving them the dream of like the outcome they want, right? Kind of put them
persuasion,
in their
my friend. It's persuasion.
What's like the first steps I got to do to kind of start for that?
The first thing is you have to adopt that identity yourself, right? Like tell your story. You and Ethan need to tell your story. You need to tell the person that you just brought in how this business became, right? What your visions and your goals are. Like you have big visions, you have big goals. You need to tell them that, right? They need to see the fire inside of you, inside of literally you, right? And you need to be and adopt that identity of the person that you're trying to become and where the business wants to go, and they'll feel it. That's the first thing. And then you can start creating and curating an environment, an ecosystem where, for example, I gave you the example of the Slack channel, right? Have like a daily wins channel. I honestly need to bring this back and being more consistent with our team. But we created that type of ecosystem where, hey, every single morning, here's what we're doing in terms of good habits, gym, discipline, books, self-improvement. Like that's an environment and ecosystem people can feel themselves they want to grow in. Why would they leave that? Why would they? If they are in an ecosystem and an environment where they're going to continue to grow, that means make more money, become a better person, be in a better environment of people and have great conversations. Why would someone want to leave that? They wouldn't, right? So you can start adding tiny things, and you can start doing bigger things like team trips. My co-founder, myself, all three of us, we just took a team trip. We're here. We're going to start masterminding, doing things in person. Right? That's why I came to Poland to be with my co-founder, right? Because we're creating an ecosystem and environment that people want to be in. We have to be in person as well, right?
100% makes sense. Yeah.
So you don't have like a technical, because bro, there's so many talented people in this world, I'm telling you, but you don't get what you want in life. You get what you tolerate. Okay. So what you tolerate is your standards that you hold for yourself, your habits. That's everything from business, personal life, work, gym, health, all of that. Right. And whatever you tolerate, that's what you're going to get. So if you tolerate low standards, guess who's going to be inside of your business?
Low standard people. Yeah.
If you hold yourself to a high standard, you're going to attract higher standard people.
100% makes sense. Yeah. 100%. Yeah, bro.
How much sauce do you get on every time you jump on a call with me, bro?
Bro, a lot, bro. A lot. Bro brings crazy ass value every time, man.
That's fire. That's fire.
No, I appreciate that, bro. I appreciate that a lot. Yeah.
You got some value once again from this call?
100%, bro. I do appreciate it a lot, like always, man. Thank you. And also, I don't know, you heard my voice note, bro, on WhatsApp. No, I truly, a lot of things that we're doing right now is because of things that you told me in the past and stuff. So, massive appreciation, bro. Thank you very much.
Always. That makes me happy to hear, bro. I appreciate it.